By the way, while we're talking about Chevy teams, Kaulig Racing, both of their cars in the top 20 today as well. I know they had a dreadful qualifying this weekend and had a lot of progress to make up in the race. And I think Ty Dillon was 16th in car number 16, and then Daniel Hemrick squeezing into the top 20 there with a 20th place finish of his own. So, again, for a team whose motto is trophy hunting, that's certainly not where they want to be, but it is better than they've been to start the year. So, moving in the right direction for sure.
I actually want to bring up a point because we mentioned Kaulig. There's a lot of chatter about Kaulig this week about them potentially selling a charter. Trackhouse Racing was also in that conversation as well. Do you think Kaulig should sell a charter, Ben? Because I personally think that they should sell one because this whole part-time thing isn't working out. I think they should have kept Allmendinger in there instead of Hemrick. I just feel like for the betterment of their Xfinity program where they actually excel, it'd be better for them to sell the charter. But what do you think?
Well, I made that exact point on last week's show. I said, and not just one of them, I said I think they should seriously consider selling both of their charters.
Oh, wow.
When
Okay.
you consider what Live Fast just went for to Spire Motorsports and the amount of money, the amount of investment that Trackhouse and Justin Marks is willing to put into the sport right now, I don't know if they're going to fetch 40 million for both or what those numbers could be. But Trackhouse, I think, has a surplus of drivers right now because they seem to be committed to Daniel Suarez, despite those rumors, and to Ross Chastain as well. And then you've got Zane Smith in the equation. Who knows what's going to happen with Shane Van Gisbergen in his career, but I could see that entry or that organization rather wanting to potentially go up to four full-time chartered entries. And, just do the math here. They've got two right now. Kaulig has two. They seem to have a very close business relationship already with what they're doing with SVG in the Xfinity Series. So if you're a Kaulig, why not go rack in, a healthy 8-figure sum and payday with those two charters? And they only paid $10 million for theirs, if I recall correctly, when they came in 2022. Wow. So, I think they could turn a profit on those, and it would be a great return on investment for them. And then pour all that money into your Xfinity program, go full time there, and then you have enough money to pull out the open car every once in a while and go trophy hunting with AJ Allmendinger or SVG on a road course. I think that would be a lot more fun than being 31st and 32nd in owner points right now with two full-time charters.
I totally agree. And you know what? They could just be the feeders program for Trackhouse. They could just be in the Xfinity Series, and they can take any developing drivers they want to, that Trackhouse wants, have them at Kaulig, then go up to the Cup. I think that'd work out. And then, as you said, they have an open car. They could have someone they want to run Cup someday in that fifth Kaulig car.
That could be
Trackhouse car. Yeah,
that could be the new Project 91 car. Because if Trackhouse goes to four full-time charters, they wouldn't have that option anymore. They could, just utilize that, and that could be another opportunity for a good partnership there.
We just solved all their problems.
Yeah.
And they make a bunch of money off of it. Why not?